speak this. Allow me to speak this. Allow me to speak this. This is for us and also consumption for other people, that we may pray. You may pray. There's a war that is being planned by 3 nations against Israel. There's a war that is being planned by 3 nations against Israel. 1 nation shall enter and receive cold feet, shall have cold feet, shall backtrack. But 2 nations shall be very profound. And they shall come up with very threatening words. And this one shall escalate to a point of shaking the Middle East. So pray for Israel. Pray for Israel. There are 3 nations. It shall manifest. People shall see the 3. But 2 of them shall be daredevils. They don't understand. Touch not my anointed. Do no harm to my prophets. Israel is the anointed of the Lord. In the name of Jesus.
Hamas and Islamic Jihad militants entered in the early morning hours, going to a music festival and mowing down 260 people before going to communities along the Gaza border and slaughtering civilians, women and children in their homes.
Thousands of rockets fired skyward from the Gaza Strip into Israel. Militant group Hamas, which governs the territory, here launching a surprise attack. And they have caused significant damage.
These attacks were combined with ground forces invading Israeli settlements. Israel confirming that Hamas militants have taken an untold number of soldiers and civilians hostage. Hamas claims to have enough captives to force Israel to release all of the Palestinian prisoners in its jails.
As warning sirens sounded across southern and central Israel, including in Jerusalem, Israel's military said it was on a war footing. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has called an emergency meeting of security officials. And this morning's events are some of the most serious since Israel and Hamas fought a 10-day war in 2021.
There's a war that is being planned by 3 nations against Israel. There's a war that is being planned by 3 nations against Israel.
Here, militants use a bulldozer to open the security fence which surrounds the strip. Their fighters entering farms and communities which surround it. Some used pickup trucks, others rode motorbikes, and the Israeli Defense Force was overwhelmed. In these pictures, militants use a drone to immobilize a tank, and we see the crew being pulled from a vehicle. It is an unprecedented incursion on Israeli territory, and in the eyes of its prime minister, an act of war.
Following the attack launched by Hamas, Israel has declared a state of war. Dozens of gunmen from the Palestinian militant group have now made their way into Israel. It's one of the most serious escalations in years between Israel and Hamas, which controls the Gaza Strip. Israel's defence minister has vowed that Israel will win this war.
And this one shall escalate to a point of shaking the Middle East. So pray for Israel.